everybody. It is me once again, Miss Tiffany B, everybody's favorite deadbeat YouTuber. I'm gonna take my glasses off because I'm not sure if they're glaring, but just know that I cannot see at all. But I wanted to get on here and speak to you guys and just take the time out to be 100% transparent. God. I have been smoking, so my eyes are a little red. I may be a little slow. I'm antsy as fuck because in this moment, right now is the first time I'm ever speaking about this. By the time this is posted, you guys won't be the first ones I've told. I don't care if I look crazy coming on here. I'm being emotional, but everything that I am sharing with you guys in this video today, every feeling is something that I've been holding in. So, oh my gosh. You wanna know what? My throat is like, there's a tightness in my throat because I don't even know how to communicate with people anymore. I'm laughing because this reminds me of when I was a little girl and I used to cry. I used to cry when I was a little girl and my dad would be like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And I couldn't voice my feelings. I would be like, I would just be crying. I would just be crying. And this feels exactly the same. I've been dealing with severe isolation issues, like to the point where I had family members, reach out to me about it because they're concerned. They know that it's not healthy. The way that I live is not healthy. The way I go about things is not healthy. When I tell you guys that I tell absolutely nobody on this earth my issues, I do not share anything with anyone. And it's not even because I haven't been given, the space or the people to open my heart up to, but it's just because I have very, very bad trust issues. And in order to basically save me from feeling the extremities of my fucking emotions, I gotta cut everybody off. And I just gotta be to myself. And you can ask anybody that has ever been friends with me or has gotten somewhat close to me at a point, they'll tell you, yeah, Tiffany, she goes cold, she goes ghost. She'll treat you like, you don't mean anything to her, and I don't know. I have really bad trust issues, I do. And I completely blocked myself off from society. I don't know how to speak to people. I get extreme social anxiety. I use smoking as a coping mechanism, and you want to know what's crazy? Guys, there was a time I took, and I can't even look y'all in the motherfucking eye when I'm speaking to you. I'm so sorry. But there was a time where I took a week off of smoking, right? The green stuff. And y'all, when I tell you I was fucking miserable, this is me in my fucking beautiful apartment in Nashville, okay? I don't know how many of you guys have watched me before this video, but I was living in Nashville, Tennessee. Beautiful apartment, the dream life. Okay, y'all, I moved there from New York because I was chasing money. And, I know what I want finally got what I wanted and what I deserved out of Nashville. And I'm so happy with moving there. But while I was sitting in the beautiful apartment that I wished for and making the money that my heart desired, I realized that, yo, I'm here all by myself. There's nothing, no one, nothing but me living in that apartment. There's no life but me. And, you know, no matter how tough a motherfucker tries to be, me. Everyone needs love. Everyone needs human affection. Okay? Everyone needs a fucking friend. Everyone needs a shoulder to cry on. And, you know, I don't give myself that. I don't give myself that opportunity to have that. With everything that I've ever dealt with, I've been doing it by myself. And just holding it all in. Nobody really knows me. But anyways, that's not the purpose of this video. That's not the purpose of this video. I feel extremely empty. And there's no amount of money. I need to live in my purpose and I need to have money while doing so. Let's say that. Because I don't want to say there's no amount of money that's going to make me happy. Bitch, no. I like money. So I'm not even going to try to fucking be humble in that way. Fuck that shit. Take the fucking money. I'm gone. I left Nashville. I'm gone. And it's so crazy how it fucking happened. Guys, if you know me, I have always wanted to move to Miami. Before Nashville, I literally went to Nashville for money. That's it. I didn't give a fuck about anything else. I wasn't there for the live music on Broadway. I didn't give a fuck about Broadway, bitch. I lived on Broadway. I'd never been on Broadway. I never went out there to fucking live my life. I went out there to make money. And that's what I like to do out there. And then I would travel to where? Miami. I always wanted to live out here. My sister and I have been sending each other fucking houses on Zillow and condos on Zillow. Bitch, I'm telling her, send me the fucking multi-million-dollar condos in Miami on the beach. Because that's where I want to live. Don't send me nothing less than. I got up and when I say I got up and I left. Okay, I feel like I got the tears out the way, so I just want to simplify my emotions right now since I can conduct myself. And I want to tell you guys this. Why do I always continue with these nonsenses? Okay. All in all, what I will say is this. On April 23rd, 2025, Miss Tiffany B. the Don Diva turned 29 years old, and I made a video about this previously, and motherfuckers wanna go ahead and call me dramatic and say, oh, you're being dramatic, blah, 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 blah. Bitch, I turn 30 next year. I have less than 365 days until I am 30 years old. And I do not have time to waste. Okay? When I was living in Nashville, I was making a fuck ton of money. And I felt empty. And I felt fucking empty doing so, okay? I am crying and I'm full of emotion because I said, God, you know, the last time I was out here, I said, you know, and that's why you guys see me. When I was out here in Miami last time, I was out here for like a good 2 weeks. And that's because I was just sitting there like, yo, God, I want to live out here, man. I want to live out here, the beach, the fucking palm trees, the iguanas. I love the iguanas. I love the iguanas. I want to be here. And God gave me the opportunity to leave Nashville. Not only that, but to be a dancer, you have to have a license, and my license was also expiring within the 30 days of that opportunity there. Within the 30 days of that opportunity that was granted to me. And because I'm fucking insane, I said, wow, that is a sign from God that I need to go to Miami. And guess what? I'm here with no reliable source of income, with no consistent bed to lay my head on, with no certainty in any second of my day, with no one who even knows that I'm here and what's going on. And I'm suffering emotionally, but I feel great. My soul feels in its place, and I have always wanted to be here. And more than ever, I feel like the time is now. I went to Nashville. I did what I had to do. Nashville has taught me so much about myself. I do not regret living there at all, but I am seeking something different now. I need to move with purpose, and I need a fuck ton of money. Two things: purpose and money. I need to move with purpose, and I need to be paid, and I need to get paid for my purpose. So I'm here, and I was going to hide this journey from you guys, and just, I working in the clubs, I'm finding my place in the clubs, whatever, and I was just gonna pop out on YouTube like, yeah, I moved to Miami, I got everything together, I got everything going on, I was gonna pop out, you know what I'm saying? But I said, fuck that shit. I said, fuck that shit. I'm gonna share the moment with you. And I'm very nervous opening myself up because I have not been open. Pause. I have not been open in a long time, okay? Just know I haven't been open in a long time. And I'm ready to be open. But you wanna know what? No matter how crazy this sounds, I gotta do what's right for me, and we only have one life to live, and I've always been a chaotic bitch, so why not go ahead and just figure it out? But we're gonna spend some time together, we're gonna do some apartment hunting, we're going to get creative and figure out ways to make money, because I realize that I must begin to think outside of the box. I can't confine myself to just a strip club. I gotta move different. One thing I will cry about is every day being exactly the same. Just like the song, every day is exactly the same. I don't want that no more. I want adventure. I want to go into the unknown, and I'm so afraid of the unknown, but I'm so excited to live in it. But I'm afraid, but I'm excited at the same time, and this may be very irresponsible of me, but at this point, I realize that it's important to be obedient versus just trying to chase stability. I gotta be obedient to my purpose. And I gotta be obedient to what I came onto this earth to do. I've been hiding for years, bitch. I've been hiding for years. It's time for me to come out. When I'm out in fucking Miami, I feel magnetic. I feel fucking magnetic. I'm talking to everybody out here. It's easy for me to have conversation. I'm happy, I'm smiling. I feel welcomed. I don't give a fuck about no outside surrounding situations. I don't give a fuck about how I'm gonna get this money. All I know is I'm living out here. I don't give a fuck if I don't have a job. Yes, I'm losing the greatness of what I had, the stability, but guess what? I can gain so much more, and I know it's gonna work out because it has to. There's no fucking choice. And I came on here already, and I told you guys, and I shared it with you, and I can't look a fool. Okay? I gotta represent my motherfucking self. So, join me on this journey. We're gonna figure it out together, because I'm fucking lost. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's next. This is all I got. All I have is a fucking suitcase, my savings, and a dream. That's it. Mwah. I love you, bitches.